if you were between the hedges on Saturday, which all three of us were, that atmosphere was awesome, wasn't it?
It was a lot of fun.
It was incredible. They packed it out. They didn't do a good job striping. I'm sorry, guys. You guys didn't follow the rules. It did not look like a stripe out in Sanford Stadium. But Lane Kiffin called it a slow death for the Ole Miss Rebels. Kirby Smart said the Bulldogs are like an anaconda. They squeeze you until they take care of their opponent, and that's what they've been doing. Gabe, what was your biggest takeaway from the way that Georgia handled yet another win that came in the second half, the better part of it?
I mean, this is just Georgia. You know, Lane's right. How many teams have come away in the last year going, we had them?
Yeah.
You know, and it just is. I know people get tired of the word culture and all. I mean, that's what. How else do you describe this? I mean, they're just finding ways to win these games. They're down 9 in the fourth quarter. And I mean, I can't speak for you guys. I still felt like they would win.
So did
honestly,
I.
And that's how many teams in the country would you feel that way about? How many times in the NFL would you feel that way? It's a testament to them. I mean, that was about as bad of a defensive performance up until the end that we would ever see a Kirby team have.
Yeah.
And ultimately, they ended up winning anyway.
Yeah, these were two really good teams. And look, I went to Ole Miss. That is well documented. I said it all Saturday, hotty toddy. But people were on the sideline saying, Maria, your team, they're going to pull this one out. And I would look them in the face and I would say, I don't think so. I really don't think so. At no point did I feel like Ole Miss was going to win that game because I've watched Kirby Smart do this time and time again, finding ways to win, something the Falcons haven't figured out yet. Kirby Smart knows how to figure that out. Gunnar Stockton does as well, Caleb. There were a lot of comparison tweets between Carson Beck and Gunnar Stockton, considering he lost to Louisville on Monday. I know Dawgs fans are fired up about that. 289 yards for Gunnar, 4 touchdowns. He had a rushing touchdown of his own as well. What did this win mean for Gunnar?
Well, I think if you were to ask him, he'd probably say, oh, it was nice, because that's about as much as you're going to get from Gunnar Stockton. But I think the reason why, you know, guys love playing along with Gunnar is because much like another quarterback in this state, like he is truly a dog. He is willing to muck it up, to make a read and run it in for a touchdown himself, as well as, you know, maybe some of those deep shots down the field still need to be tuned up, but when you're able to throw for 4 touchdowns, something is working. And as much as, you know, people want to be critical of Mike Bobo and you know, kind of the on and on and on of frustrations that Georgia fans find themselves in, they are able to do exactly what Kirby Smart wants, which is run the football and score touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what he said when you heard him off the top of the show, right? If we can run the ball effectively and stop the run, we're always going to have a chance to win the football game. I think Gunnar is tougher than people give him credit for, honestly, and I think that was a really good showing of that against Ole Miss on Saturday. A good football team, by the way. That they gave them their first loss of the season. Now, Gabe, you mentioned something interesting. This defense is not exactly what we're accustomed to with Kirby Smart. We were seeing score after score on both sides. It was a very high-scoring affair, especially early. What's your biggest issue with this Georgia defense in particular?
Well, you know what's interesting is I never thought the floor was this low with a Kirby Smart defense. And I mean, part of it is just the state of college football now, and I get it. But first of all, you give credit to Lane, you give credit to Trent. I mean, those guys played just phenomenal.
Yeah.
The big thing was the missed tackles. And I mean, Kirby said it going into half on the broadcast as well. I happened to hear that. And I mean, you're seeing what would be 3-yard gains turn into 13, right? And you saw a lot of that. The speed on this defense is nothing like what it used to be. And that's not necessarily fair because I'm not sure we're ever going to see a defense quite like, you know, a couple of those that we saw.
Sure.
I think that the linebacker play exploit a little bit in coverage. And C.J. Allen's he's a great player. He's going to play on Sundays, very talented player. Lane kind of went at him a little bit on Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's just, so it's a combination of things that, I know everyone's kind of hard on Glenn Schumann. I understand all that. And you look at the players just need to be in better position. There's just some things that are being exploited. Again, credit to Lane for the other day. I will say this. I trust that whatever the best consistent form of this defense can be, I do think Kirby will figure that out when it ends up mattering most, just like they did a couple days ago.
That's what he's very good at. When it matters the most, he figures out a way to get it done.